Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 2017 New Year's resolutions. I would have made this video earlier in the month, but I've been on and off with tonsillitis. I still have it a little bit, so I'm sorry if I sound groggy. Or I might sound a bit sexy to some of you, and if so, you're welcome. I should probably mention that I'm at home for Christmas. I forgot my tripod, and that currently you're stacked on about 10 books. I'm sorry if the camera shakes at all, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't fall over. I think New Year's resolutions are a really good thing. I'm always trying to improve myself. It doesn't matter what time of the year it is, but currently it's the start of the new year. I've got 7 resolutions written down here so I don't forget them. I'll try not to make this too long of a video, so let's get started straight away. My first one is something that I'm sure everyone says at least once as their New Year's resolution, and that is for me to lose weight. Since I've been at university, I have gained quite a bit of weight because it's really easy to order takeaway when everyone else is, and junk food is often the cheapest food, and of course you're trying to save pennies as a student, so it's often the easiest option. I'm going to put that all aside and try and focus on my health and well-being and eat better and exercise more. Although I won't be running any marathons, I can tell you that. I'm not going to set a I want to lose so many pounds kind of goal, or I want to fit into this size of clothing. My goal is that I want to like my body, because I think that is so much more important. I don't think it matters what size you are as long as your health is not at risk. The second thing for this year is that I want to get a job. I've never had a job before, so this is a really big thing for me. I've never had a job because I've always been in education, by the way, but I'm currently not in education. I mean, if you watched my stationery haul and you remember me saying about me switching my course, yeah, didn't work out very well. So I am not continuing with this year and starting again in September, October time, which means for the next few months I have literally nothing to do. And I really want to get a job because it'll give me a reason to get out of bed, it'll give me a reason to leave the house, but it'll also help me with the losing weight thing because I'll be outside and I'll be walking and hopefully not nipping into Greggs or the Chippy for my lunch. The third thing that I want to do in 2017 is a bit soppy. I'm just going to say it and get it out of the way. You can even skip ahead if you want to, but I want to be a better girlfriend. I feel like I'm really selfish and jealous. Because of those kinds of qualities that I have, I can make a mountain out of a molehill. So I really want to work on that so that we can have a better quality relationship. And I should probably add to that, I also want to stay with my boyfriend till the end of the year. My next New Year's resolution is actually really similar to my resolution that I made last year, which was to stop eating meat. When I made that resolution at the start of 2016, it was more of an end of the year goal. So at the start of last year I became pescatarian, which is where you eat fish but you don't eat land animals. And then in July I just kind of said, let's go vegetarian, like let's take the plunge, let's do this. And I did it. I'm still vegetarian now. So my goal for this year is to continue being a vegetarian, but hopefully add in some more vegan foods as well. One thing I really want to do is eat less dairy, because I have seen like videos and stuff of the dairy industry and what they do, and it is so horrible. Like, if you want to convert to vegetarian or veganism, watch videos of animal cruelty. It will honestly persuade you so much, because it has for me. The next thing that I want to do this year is more of a task than a goal. I want to do something with my hair. I have not touched my hair apart from cutting it for months and months, since before my first video that I posted like in August. I haven't had my roots done. The reason for it is because the dye I was using when it faded, it would go to this green colour, which I'm sure that you've seen on my previous videos, and I didn't like it. It wasn't the colour I wanted. I was using purple hair dye, hoping for it to fade to like a cute lavender colour, but it didn't. It left me with this seaweed ocean green and I hated it. So I thought that it was time for a change, and I've not decided what that change is going to be. I'm not going to go into the whole, oh, why don't you bleach your hair thing, because I could talk a whole video about my hair. If you'd like to see that, let me know. So instead of talking about my hair for half this video, I'm just going to continue for my next New Year's resolution. My 6th New Year's resolution is to be more creative. I know you're probably thinking like, what do I mean by that? But I kind of mean a lot of things, really. I have got so many drawings and pieces of art that I started last year, even the year before, that I just haven't finished. So I want to get them done, and I want to do art more. I really want to paint, because I want to learn watercolour painting because it is so beautiful. And also something that I really would like to do is get better at singing. It sounds a bit lame, so that maybe I could post cover videos on my channel. I could be a bit more confident in general with my singing. Something else I've debated doing for this Be More Creative thing is I used to play violin and I don't anymore because my violin is completely broken. So when I get my job, I'm thinking of putting money aside for a little violin fund so I can pick that back up again. I know I had 7 things, but I've just seen... Shut up. I've just noticed something else that I've written down. Something else I kind of need to do is I have a lot of books I haven't read, but I own, and the same with games. I have so many that I just haven't even started or looked at in so long, and I've probably owned them for years. I play Xbox and I've got so many 360 games that I haven't even tried, and I own an Xbox One and I've been playing Xbox One games. Like, I bought Skyrim Remastered and I've been playing that. Like, I played the entirety of the original Skyrim, okay? I've bought that again and I've been playing that. I've not touched games that I already own and have not played. I've been replaying a game. Like, that is how bad it is for me. I need to stop buying games and books and deal with the ones I already own. Speaking of which, I've been thinking of doing some book related videos, so if you guys would be interested in that, let me know in the comments. My last New Year's resolution is actually something I want you guys to think about as well, and that is I want to take care of that was terrible. I want to take better care of myself. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Again, if you want me to talk about it in a video, I will. I have mental health issues, and a lot of the time I don't really look after myself and help myself with them. And I think a lot of people can relate to the whole not dealing with their problems thing. But I think that self-care is extremely important, and I feel like it's a bit selfish for me to say, but having time to yourself is important, I think. I want to take my medication, I want to get out of the house more, I want to talk to people more, I want to help myself get better. And alongside that, I just want to feel better as a person. I want to be more relaxed. I want to be able to deal with stress a lot better than I do. I can't describe to you guys how horrible I am under stress and how irritable I get. I want to just become a more relaxed person and a more positive person with that. And I think that is something that everyone should do, no matter who you are. You deserve to feel good about yourself. Something that I also want to do along with this kind of self-care thing is I want to wear makeup more, and along with that, get better at makeup. A lot of you might be saying like, oh, you want to love yourself but you want to cover your face in makeup. But the thing is, I feel better in makeup. I feel pretty. And if that helps me feel better about myself, then I'm gonna do it. And I think that I should kind of try more with makeup in my videos. Like, I put some cheeky lipstick on for this video. Do you like it? Have you noticed it? Probably not. And I also hope with this, it'll encourage me to take better care of my body. Like, I want to look after my skin, I want to look after my hair, and I want to eat healthier as well. I think little things like that can help me a lot in the long run. Not that I'm saying I'm never going to have a takeaway again, because I love Chinese food. That is all my 2017 resolutions. Let me know in the comments what kind of New Year's resolutions you guys have set yourselves, or just what you're excited about for in 2017. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave my social media in the description. If this is the first video you've seen from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye!